Hello everybody. So, I just want to make a quick video showing you the aquarium level. It is pretty much done. There are a couple traps I do need to fix, but everything is in place and the only thing I have left to do is to create animated fishes and put the fish everywhere, which I really hope doesn't destroy my FPS. So let's get into it. All this video is just I'm just going to run around the level, show you it a little bit, show you the traps, show you the checkpoints. If you don't want to, I mean, by the time I have this game done, it's not like it's going to be too much of a spoiler. You'll probably be forgetting it anyways. But yeah, main thing that's taken me a long time is one, I got sick on Christmas, and I still have a lingering cough, so if I cough, I do apologize. And two, I'm trying to get the FPS down. So the FPS is between 35 and 40, and then when you start touching the traps, they start moving. Over here, you can see traps are still moving independently, and then traps like these, you actually have to get into the trigger box for them to turn on. And that does help the FPS. My FPS was a lot worse before. Actually, I want to show you the jellyfish room. I don't know what I have or haven't shown you from before, but I'm just gonna run around and show you stuff. So yeah, this level is kind of hard because you gotta use your dash like through here. If you don't use your dash, you will die. You will get hurt. Oh, let me show you this real quick. It's a lemonade stand. So your personal checkpoint is a "World Work for Cheese," little sign. That's your personal teleportation checkpoint. And then this little lemonade stand is your actual checkpoint, your level checkpoint. So if you die, if you lose all your lives, you end up back here. And I thought this was super cute idea because that one's like, we'll work for a cheese, and now he's got a lemonade stand, so he's like independently trying to work. And I got that little effect on the lemonade. I got little coins in the cheese, in the money jar. I got some lemons down there. I got some cups over there. I was gonna have solo cups, but the glass just kind of looks a little better when it comes to showing off the liquids. I got the big jellyfish room. So I didn't know what to kind of do for the third room. Oh, check my lights. So I thought this would be a good idea, and it's different from the other ones. Oh no. Plus this one, the other ones are like as you saw, the first one was just a platform, just moving platforms. This one is, and the other one is the jellyfish. The other one is just moving jellyfish, so in this one, I thought it'd be even cooler to add in the electricity here, considering this is like the jellyfish room. Well, that's how you get up there, and that's how you get the nut. You're just supposed to jump on this until you get to a specific height. And I've done it many, many times, but it takes a little patience. The nut's up there. I believe that gives you... Okay, I'm not gonna keep trying. I believe that gives you more health. I forget what it is. Or it gives you part of a health bar to add more lives or something. I think it's you collect those and then you'll get another heart for your health bar. But yeah, jellyfish room. And then over here is just where you jump on jellies, so it's also technically a jellyfish room. But the big jellyfish is over there, so that's the real jellyfish room. And that's just the moving platform room. You can come up here and then you run over here and you can go, oh, how do I get to the cheese? There's the cheese. There's a bunch of pipes. There's the platform, moving platforms. You can come over here and look. And I mean, once you get up here, you can kind of clearly see the path that you're supposed to take, which is get to that tube and then get over here. It's not that hard of a maze because I do have multiple paths to get over there. Well, to get into that corner, and then it's a straight shot. I didn't really plan on having multiple paths. It's just as I was designing it, multiple paths were kind of just opening up. And yeah, it is what it is. I was gonna add one more path, but I was like, you know what? That makes this level far too easy. This does hurt you, by the way, but you have to be in the mouth. That's why I didn't get hurt when he was biting me up top. Oh yeah, and there's a confetti effect that it's basically fish pellets or fish flakes that fall out of those tubes because this is supposed to be a feeding fish thing, but it's not working for some reason. I had it working. It was working when I walked away from it. I don't know why it's not working now, but clearly my triggers are not triggering to trigger the visibility of it, because all it is just invisible right now. It's not like it's not there. But yeah, this is the feeding tank, and each one has a different kind of fish in them. And this fish is actually kind of cool. It's like a Magikarp fish. But it's not, doesn't look exactly like Magikarp. It's just got the same color palette and sort of resemblance. So can't sue me, Nintendo, because that's your favorite thing in the whole world. This room, I was like, you're supposed to come up here, then come up here, then jump down here, then go across. But you can just honestly, you can't run, because if you run, it's going to catch up to you, but you can dash. You can jump down in the middle. I made the middle so that when you fall down there, you have somewhere to actually go and not just die. I also didn't want it to be another, you fall into the water and then just get teleported back to in front of the trap. So that just knocks you airborne and then you get hurt and whatnot. And then here's the other jellyfish room where you jump on all the jellies. You can get in from there. Then there's another space down there. Some of these do not turn off. That's kind of a challenge of it. This right here, you're supposed to run, and then not realize there's this. And then you run, and then you realize, oh no, now there's two. I thought it was clever, and I think it's pretty fun to just see all this electricity. Doesn't even kill the FPS that hard. This level was a lot harder, but one, the FPS was pretty low, so I deleted a couple things, and it felt like it was kind of unfair. Now this actually drops you right back to the beginning, and there's no way to get back here, so you gotta do the long way back and get back there and come back here. So I didn't plan on that, to have this basically be, if you for some reason do not jump over this, you're basically reset at the beginning of the level. Oh well, sorry. I don't have any other way to get back here. That wasn't really in the plan, but I just kept it because I thought it'd be really funny if that actually happens, because that's gonna anger someone. It's not a hard jump to get over, but it's definitely going to anger someone. I also like these traps. A lot of the traps are actually over in that corner, which is the wrong way to go. Because as you've seen, we didn't run into too many traps. But I also kind of avoided some of the traps that were broken. But yeah, I also left a lot of gaps here so that you can just enjoy the fish. don't logically make sense. All of these don't touch each other and actually logically go in a order, except for those. Ah! And I just thought it was a... I didn't do it because it was a cool effect. I did it because I wanted that crisscross thing. Yay, the cheese. It's over there. So anyways, show you a little bit more of the level. I don't know what I'm going to put here, but I want to put maybe a skin or something. I told you this before. Right here. I don't know what, though. And yeah, if you fall here, you can actually go here. Another one of the paths is if you're on the wrong way, the opposite has a pipe that falls, and then you just run over here. And I left a lot of these area open, specifically for just enjoying it, because the level, I didn't want to make it hard because it's one of the first levels. No! Thought I had more lives. It's the double jump levels. So after you get your double jump and you do the double jump tutorial level, this will be one of the levels after that. So double jump is kind of like the first thing you get into the first power up you get from video games in general. So I figured these double jump levels really shouldn't be super hard. I could always make them harder, but eek. There's a lot of people who just don't know how to play these kinds of games, or get frustrated, or you know, whatever. Oh, they intersect. I thought it was only that one spot. Oh no. I don't know. There really isn't too much thought about how hard something is. I don't want to make it super hard. I wanted to make this game like Spyro, so that it's like Spyro is the goal. Crash Bandicoot is something to learn from. What is this? What is happening right now? Animation got stuck. Oh well. That hasn't happened. The animation getting stuck has not happened in a very long time. So I just find that funny. Haha! Okay. So Crash Bandicoot, I personally don't like that game because it's just too hard. Well, not the game. I can do the levels, okay? I can get to the end of the levels. What I can't do is get the colored gems because you can't die. You have to get all the boxes. For some reason, Crash 1 doesn't have a restart level button. That is just pretty much why I don't even try, because if I fail, I have to exit the level and go back into the level, and it's very annoying. But Spyro, on the other hand, I think Spyro is challenging to a point, but not super hard. It's pretty easy. This area is basically trying to prevent you from jumping over it. Oh no! Where am I now? Okay, I'm right before where I died. I think I made this fair enough. Because again, you know, I keep losing my train of thought because my brain cannot play a video game and talk at the same time. But the idea is, yes, Spyro. Spyro has a good story to it. It's easy. It's fun. It's not meant to be challenging like Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot isn't... story-wise, I don't know what the story is, actually. I think it's just like a guy made Bandicoot go crazy, and now he's trying to capture him. I think the story's pretty simple. And there's no exploration except for, you know, like later in the later games like Crash to Insanity, but even then that's pretty a linear game. Oh. That doesn't happen, and now the animation's getting stuck now that I'm playing and recording. Oof. Like right here, I had the blades. I had so. Oh, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I didn't have this gap of relax and chill for a second. I had blades, blades, blades throughout this entire hall, and there were 4 of them, so your view was even more covered. Now I didn't get rid of the 4th one because I wanted to make it like your view less covered. I just didn't make a blueprint with 4 of them because these are all individual blueprints, the 3 in a column, and I didn't feel like making a 4th one. Oh yeah, it's in the top down in the bottom right now. The rotating blades number 3 blueprint. I didn't feel like making another one that had 4, and I didn't feel like putting all the individual ones in there either, because what I do is I once I have it all set up, the trigger box I change from the editor. As you can see, one of my trigger boxes. This is a trigger box, and it is not. It's visible. It's supposed to be invisible. Well, I'm pretty much back at the beginning. I really like making this because there's like little bubbles, the light. I made a small light, put small lights here. The freaking fish flakes would just bring it all together. But no, it doesn't want to work right now. And you got these little fishies. These little fishies, I wonder if I can go underneath though. Yeah. There it is. The 3D platformers need to make it so you can scroll. Yeah, they are. You can kind of get. Oh wait. There it goes. So it's kind of like Magikarp, but also not. Magikarp-esque. Need to make a zoom button. 3D platformers need to make a zoom button. I don't know why they don't let you scroll in and out. And maybe by making a 3D platformer that does let you do that, I will learn why you're not supposed to do that. Here's another trigger box. One of these one of these is not like the other. I gotta go figure that out. But anyways, what I was saying with the trigger box is like if I grab this, I scroll over here. And then I'm moving the trigger boxes and adjusting their size so that when you run in up here, this, and this all turn on all turn on at the same time. That way there's actually a consistent pattern. Rather, if I had the trigger boxes what they normally look like, which is trigger box is just this size, the pattern would be off. There wouldn't be any pattern. It would kind of be random. So, anywho, I showed you a lot of it. There's a lot more traps and a lot more areas. If you want to explore the level, it's not like I'm not putting collectibles everywhere. I'm gonna put one collectible here. I might put another collectible on top of one of these, just to kind of force the player to come up here. It's good decoration, I guess. It's cool decoration, but I'm annoyed because it was supposed to be designed where you jump here and then you jump on here to avoid this, and then you jump back onto the track and then back up here, or jump here, jump onto the track up here, and then jump back down. But it just became unnecessary after I made it. I was like, you really don't need to jump up here, but I really liked the look of it, and I was like, I don't really want to impede, like, put a 4th, 2 more of these, like, across, so that there's even less of a chance to get around it. And that's what I was saying when it came to reducing the difficulty. a lot of these traps. It was a lot more difficult. Let me tell you. It was a lot more difficult. And then I reduced the difficulty, one, to reduce the difficulty, and two, so it made it easier after I made these blueprints to place everything. But yeah, let me know what you think of this level. You probably won't see this level again in my videos until the demo. I want to create probably 3 more levels. I don't know how many I want to do. So I have the tutorial levels pretty much done. These little red squares are your speed ups, and then I put some mud in here, and that's a slow down. So I got those. That's what I wanted to get done with these tutorial levels. I didn't. So the real demo that's going to be on Steam, and that's going to be the final demo, won't have the tutorial levels because they're kind of boring. But the first demo I put out, it probably will. I'll get the aquarium done. I'll probably do, yeah, like 2 or 3 more levels. I'll probably like just 2 levels for my first one, or just put out, or I might just put it out, once the aquarium level's done, and I got the models done for the speed. This actually isn't working the way I want to. If anyone knows how this works, I want it so that this restarts the cooldown instead of collecting it, giving me more and more speed, and then I slow down as I've uncollected it. So like basically, it doesn't restart the cooldown, but they're all on their individual cooldown. So I went like 300, 600, 900 extra movement speed, and then as I'm running around, I slow down to be 300. I lose 300 after each 5 seconds is up. So once that's done, the aquarium level will be finished soon. I'll probably put it on a demo on itch.io. I still need to make a main menu. I'll probably make a very basic main menu just so I can get it out there. I mean, there's not really many people. Like, no offense to everybody else here, but there's really not that many people watching me, so I'm not really in too much of a hurry to get my game out there. But for those who are actually interested and thought this was cool, this is no longer a 5-minute video. It's now a 22-minute video. Uh, oh well. The demo will be coming soon, or at least the first alpha demo, if you want to call it that, because that's technically what it is. Yeah. So y'all have a good one.